As he begins the final year of his first term, Nebraska Governor Jim Pillen addresses state lawmakers Thursday morning to deliver the 2026 State of the State Address. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, Nebraska Governor Jim Pillen began his annual State of the State address by recapping the highlights of 2025, including working to shrink government to make it more efficient, protecting kids from, quote, radical sex change treatments, and standing with pro-life supporters as more babies in the state are being born in the wake of the overturning of Roe v. Wade. Pillen also highlighted Nebraska as becoming one of the first states in the nation to establish an ICE detention facility to help get criminal illegal aliens off the streets.
We have a simple message. Nebraska is proud to be doing our part to get the border secure and to protect America's kids from criminals, from trafficking people, from gang violence, and the drugs like fentanyl and meth.
The state faces an estimated $471 million budget deficit, but Pillen says the result of our new budget will result in a $500 million improvement to the bottom line for the biennium.
For those doing the math, take note. The proposal eliminates the make-believe budget crisis that so many critics have imagined over the last few months. Not only does this budget keep Nebraska on a thriving fiscal course for our state, checking account, our state savings account, are all in historically strong position. Simply put, the breathless doomsday stories are not to be believed.
Aside from the budget, Pillen also identified several pieces of legislation that he would love to see passed during this 60-day session, including an ag data privacy bill, adopting a strong anti-Semitism definition, and a legislative resolution that would let voters decide if they want Nebraska's electoral votes to be winner-take-all. Staying at the Nebraska Capitol, as just over 24 hours after Senator Dan McEwen resigned from the District 41 seat in the Nebraska legislature, Governor Pillen named his replacement, and it's a familiar one. After having served about 14 months as a state senator with Tom Breese's decision to become state treasurer in 2023, Fred Meyer has agreed to complete McEwen's term. During the news conference announcing the selection, Meyer told reporters he was a no when the issue came up 3 weeks ago, as he was comfortable with his lifestyle, being semi-retired and at home with his wife and nearby kids.
But about 10 days ago, Coach Pillen started looking down his bench, and there was one guy on the end of the bench who didn't want to make eye contact with him. And he said, Meyer, you're in the game. So that's why I'm here today, because I believe once you're in the game, then you give it your all, which I promised to do to my fellow senators.
Meyer says there's plenty of work to do this session, and he pledged to contribute whatever he could regarding work on the budget and other issues. And officials gathered Tuesday at the state capitol to mark Human Trafficking Proclamation Day, including release of a Nebraska Task Force report. January was recognized as Human Trafficking Awareness Month, with several state dignitaries attending, including the governor, Attorney General Mike Hilgers, and State Patrol Colonel Brian Waugh. Waugh stressed that Nebraskans are a critical piece in the awareness of human trafficking and reporting anything that doesn't seem right. Officials say the Nebraska Human Trafficking Hotline, 833-PLS-LOOK, is another key piece of the fight against human trafficking. We'll have more news right after this.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want to help you take advantage of every adventure. We know you have plans, goals, and dreams. Let us help you with them. Whether it is building, buying, or renovating, we have the home loan or home equity line of credit to fit your needs. Stop in and see us at Platte Valley Bank and let us help make your dreams a reality. You belong here. Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
It's your last chance to lock in 2025 pricing on our Acclaim replacement windows and ensemble entry doors. Get 20% off with no money down, no interest, and no payments for 12 months. Pay nothing till 2027. Plus, get an extra 5% off the entire project if purchased on initial consultation. If you've been thinking about replacing those drafty, outdated doors or windows, now is the time. Call today or visit rbawyoming.com to book your free estimate.
Welcome back. It was a scary scene Wednesday morning at a Chadron business as a fire ignited inside. The Chadron Fire Department and Chadron Police Department were dispatched to the Spin and Go laundromat on Highway 20. Fortunately, thanks to the rapid response, the fire was quickly contained, resulting in minimal damage and no injuries. The Chadron Police Department also wanted to thank the public for their courtesy and understanding during the brief traffic disruptions caused by the incident. And a Tarrytown woman is set to be arraigned this week in Scottsbluff County District Court as she faces a pair of felony charges. In mid-December, 27-year-old Kanku Wobbly Oye was arrested after a deputy saw her try to run over a man with the vehicle she was driving. Court documents say the incident was the result after the victim expressed frustrations of what she had been posting online. Charges include attempted first-degree assault and use of a deadly weapon to commit a felony, and she remains jailed on a $100,000 bond ahead of Friday's court date.
When it comes to your health, you deserve the very best. At Morrill County Community Hospital, they provide top-notch care with compassion and expertise. From routine checkups to advanced surgeries, their dedicated team is here for you 24/7. With state-of-the-art technology and a patient-first approach, they ensure you and your loved ones receive the highest quality care. Because at Morrill County Community Hospital, your health is their priority. Visit Morrill County Community Hospital today in Bridgeport. Morrill County Community Hospital. Exceptional care right here at home.
I imagined retirement in a place where we could enjoy our golden years, where adventure and friendship are the only items on the schedule. The Garden Homes at Northfield gives us the luxury we planned for and peace of mind when it comes to convenience, safety, and comfort. We never have to stop and think about the day-to-day upkeep. We love to explore abroad, but most importantly in our backyard. So much to do, so much to see. Here at Northfield, we get the protection of life care, incredible tax benefits, and secured rates for aging services. It's peaceful, knowing that if our needs change, we'll be taken care of. And most importantly, that our kids will never have to make any tough decisions. There never seemed to be enough time to do all the things we wanted. Now we get to focus our energy on enjoying what this community has to offer. At the Garden Homes, life is ours again. A place we had dreamed about. A chance to focus on us.
More Cougar basketball highlights plus some high school action on the hardwood coming up for us this weekend. Last night at Cougar Palace, another home doubleheader for WNCC as they hosted South Subregion foe Lamar Community College. The Cougar women started fast and finished strong in this one. They got out to an 11-point lead in the first quarter, up 22-11 after one. But then in the fourth quarter, they buckled down defensively. Great on that end of the floor, holding Lamar to just 8 points in the fourth. The Cougar women get the win, 79-59. They had 4 players scoring double figures. A balanced attack led by Ella Chestacardi, who had 17 points. Verilyn Aviles with 16. The Cougar women improved to 12-6 on the year, and more importantly, now 2-0 in the South Conference standings. For the Cougar men, another nail-biter. They fall short in the closing moments. First half, though, things looking pretty good. WNCC, they were looking to snap a 3-game losing streak. They'd build up the lead and go to the locker room up 34-23 at halftime. Second half, though, Lamar would start to chip away and tighten things up, and we take it now to the closing minute. A 1-point game. The Cougars would get a putback to go in front by 1, but after a timeout, it's Lamar getting a clean look from up top, and the 3-point shot wins it for Lamar. 75-72 as the Cougars drop their 4th straight game. The combined margin of defeat in those 4 games, just 17 points. More home action coming up Saturday, a women's and men's doubleheader against Southeast starting at 1 o'clock. Now to high school basketball for us for the weekend. We'll have a total of 5 games with 3 broadcasts. Gering hosting Wheatland tonight on KMOR 93.3. The only games this week or weekend for the Dogs. Tomorrow, our area doubleheader for the week has Hemmingford at Baird, girls and boys action. Then Saturday, it's a standalone girls game for Scottsbluff at Kearney on the trail. Also want to make sure we mention this for tonight, a cool wrestling setup expected for the Gering girls and boys at Alliance, a stage duel at the Performing Arts Center starting at 6. Trayton will be there putting together his photo gallery as part of the recap from that. That is the latest for today, and that'll do it here on the TV side. Chris Cottrell with you from the Sports Desk.
Let's take a look at your community calendar, brought to you by Riverstone Bank. The community calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. We're local and we love our community.
Pet waste and water don't mix. Animal waste decomposes in water, releasing nutrients, which deplete the oxygen fish and other life need to survive and encourage harmful algae growth. Animal waste also has disease-carrying bacteria, making contaminated water unusable. It's easy to prevent pet waste pollution. Simply pick up your pet's waste and dispose of it in a trash can, and avoid letting your pets defecate within 200 feet of our community's waterways. Tri-City Stormwater reminds you it's our water, our responsibility.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want to help you take advantage of every adventure. We know you have plans, goals, and dreams. Let us help you with them. Whether it is building, buying, or renovating, we have the home loan or home equity line of credit to fit your needs. Stop in and see us at Platte Valley Bank and let us help make your dreams a reality. You belong here. Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And finally tonight, Education Quest Foundation has awarded 2 dozen $1,000 Do the FAFSA Nebraska scholarships to Nebraska seniors who completed the 2026-27 free application for federal student aid. Of the 24 winners, 2 of those students are from the Panhandle, as Axton Stone of Gering High School and Amelia Mazur from Sydney High School were selected in the December drawing. A second drawing to award an additional 36 $1,000 scholarships will be held in April, and the deadline to apply is April 15th. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there. We'll see you here next time.